York meets Miami. Que lo que. Boricua y Dominicana, mira que lo que. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. I'm sweet, that's why they call me Deuce. I'm really juicy. Bitch, why you mad? Cause your man be in my DMs. If I wanna see him, trust me, they do. They wanna see me spaz and shit. It's like they wanna bring evil leads out of me. You feel me?
Hey y'all, what's up? It's your girl AD here. We're back with another episode of Let's Get It. I have a very special guest in the building. Our next guest is a mogul in the making, a true representation of self-made. Not only is he a businessman, but a philanthropist in the making. We have the one and only Jordan Ferguson. What's up?
Going on? What's going on? Not much, man. I'm happy to be here, man. I didn't expect this at all. So it's cool. It's cool that somebody takes note. Like, you just it's kind of random for real, and you just see my page and seen a little bit of what I'm about, and I'm happy to share some of my insight for real.
Well, thank you for coming, first off. First, a lot of people really want to know what sparked the idea behind Ferghaskicks.
Oh, man. So I'm 26. I've always been into clothes and shoes, even since I was young. So I probably my first pair of Jordans that I ever got is like what set it off for real, for everything. I was like 12 years old. My mom got them for me. It was Christmas. I'm pretty sure it was the Space Jam Jordans. They were crazy, man. It was one of my favorite shoes ever. And it's just crazy to see how shoes has grown into a multi-billion-dollar industry. So, man, it was just, I'm passionate about shoes, clothes, all that. So with me being so passionate about it, I'm already getting shoes anyway. So I was thinking, well, I started selling them. I started trading them. I was doing all that young, and I didn't realize at the time, but I was picking up key business aspects. Right. So I was able to create a deal, close a deal, sell, trade. I could find value. I could look at a market, look at a shoe and see, okay, it has defects. So I could sell this for a certain amount. And I've always been into it. So when I seen I could actually start making money off of it, I didn't start taking it serious probably till about this year. And that's when I wanted to start making like my page and stuff like that. So I was like, well, I might as well just brand myself. And that's what I've been trying to do lately, is just brand myself. I'm a real big Gary Vee supporter. I love Gary Vee.
The biggest thing that kids struggle with, contextualizing time.
He inspired me for real to just go out and do it. So
that's dope. So you really from a young age had that like hustle mentality.
This for all my niggas that's
like some people either have it or they don't, and you were one of those people that you recognized it and you decided to profit off of it.
For sure. I always been into money, man. I got my first job when I turned like 14.
Yeah.
So as soon as I could work, I was out there. Like, I just always wanted to have my own. Man, I remember I would work. So I probably work like 20 hours every 2 weeks just on the weekends. But I get a check for like 180, 170. I go spend it on shoes and then be broke for the next 2 weeks. So, it goes back to them, man. It's something that I love to do. Like, I would do it for free if I could do it and maintain the life that I live. Like, because right now I'm at the point where it's my side thing, but it's gonna turn into my main thing eventually. Like, I'm trying to open up a store here within the next 2 years. I need a store, and then also because my first thing I want to get is a house. I'm real estate. That's my next big purchase. It's gonna be a house. But after that, I'm getting into my I want a brick and mortar store. But right now, things are good online. I cannot complain. Like, when you post online, you reach millions of people. So
for sure,
more than just foot traffic, and you can advertise yourself too. So it's all about how you brand yourself, for real.
100%. And I think you really hit it on the head, because a lot of people don't want to put the work and effort. Like, they say, oh, I want to be a millionaire, I want to have something of my own, I want to be a businessman, but they don't want to put in that grind, that hustle. They don't understand that it takes a lot to start out, and you're not going to get it right on your lap. You have to work for it. And it sounds like to me, just hearing you talk about it, like you're invested in it, and you really this is something that you see yourself doing.
For sure, definitely. You gotta have grind. You gotta have hustle. If you're gonna be an entrepreneur, like you're gonna stay up late. You gonna go nights without. I mean, if I didn't start working a job to where I'm free to do pretty much my own thing, like I have a lot of downtime. So while I have that downtime, I invest into myself. I do a lot of self-development. I'm researching shoes. I'm just always trying to be more knowledgeable about what I'm doing and be more aware of who I am and what's going on with me. Because I know if I'm not right mentally, I can't grind like that. I can't hustle like that. So you got to make sure everything inside of you is good. Because with my job, I work probably about 250 hours every 2 weeks. So I'm clock constantly 24/7. So on the clock, I'm on my laptop. I'm looking at the prices. I'm looking at StockX. I'm researching how to cop shoes, what's about to come out next. So, and then I'm looking at the trends and what's going on, what's hot, what's not. It's just you see different things and you start to pick up more and more as you put in that work. But to be successful at anything, you have to put in that grind. There's nothing you can get without hard work, man. You could literally change your life in 1 year. Like 1 year, you could go from having nothing to having something. And that's kind of what happened with me. Because once I started taking things serious, it's like, and most of all, I got to thank God for real. Because once I started taking things serious, praying more, man, nothing but good things have happened to me. Nothing but blessings. So,
Man, I'm with you on that 100%. So has Corona affected you or your business at all?
At first, it affected a little bit. Sales slowed up a little bit,
Right.
but as things started getting progressive through the virus, things got better for sure. Because I think people were definitely scared. They didn't know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
So they didn't want to spend their money exactly. They didn't know what to do. Because the thing is with me, I offer two different services. I have my dead stock shoes that are brand new, never worn, nothing like that. And then I have my other shoes that are used that are more in the price range of like $10 to $20. So with those shoes sold a lot better, but the brand new ones, people kind of held off because they didn't know what was going to happen. They didn't know what they could do with their money. I just knew a lot of people were scared, and thankfully my job, the main job that I'm working right now, is never going to close. Like because I take care of people with developmental disabilities. So unless the government closes down,
Right.
they're always going to need services. So honestly, if anything, like coronavirus has definitely helped my life. Like I've got more in touch with who I am. I've gotten more in touch with my customers. I've got more in touch with everybody, building relationships, networking. I've met a lot of good people, man, just in these last 2 months. So I don't know, man. I feel like with this pandemic, it's definitely bringing people together. And as we can see with like what's going on in the world right now, I feel like people are more united, and the people who are outspoken against the people who are united are getting less and less. So I think that's a good thing.
100%. So you really took advantage. Some people would have been like defeated and really sulking, but it sounds to me that you took advantage of the whole quarantine aspect and build your brand up. That's amazing. And I also saw, did you just get a new Camaro?
Yep, I sure did, man.
Oh.
Last year at this time, I had no car. So
Yeah.
it's like 2019 Camaro straight off the lot. You could do anything you set your mind to, man, for real. God makes a lot of
Proof.
things, for real.
You are living proof. That's amazing. Well, congratulations on that. I hope that's treating you well. I also recently saw that you did a cash giveaway where you gave away $100 to 8 people.
More spins. 78. 78. So where 78 is, pay $1,000 tonight, bro. I'm sorry for the people who didn't win. I wish everybody could win, but
What inspired that?
So for the cash giveaway, we ended up doing $1,000 for 10. So we did $100 for people. So we did $1,000 on one night. I don't know, man. I was just thinking, like, how could I give back? Because I've been very blessed during this quarantine. Like, I've been super blessed. I can't even like explain to you just the blessings that have been bestowed upon me. Like, it's really crazy. So I was just thinking, I got a stimulus check, so I got paid, and then I got a stimulus check. So in the same week, I had a decent, whatever. So I wanted to give back. That was my thing right there, because I want to help people. Like, I feel like ultimately that's what my purpose is to help people and be there for people when they need somebody. And I take that on my shoulders for real. I like to carry that weight. I don't know why, but it's just always who I've been. I like to fix things. I like to, if there's a problem, I see it, I want to fix it. So I see a lot of people still ain't got their stimulus check. They're hurting. They're out of work. I seen somebody post something about how they're not getting their unemployment, their job closed down, they got kids, and it's just stuff like that. And it really bothered me, like, because I'm one who genuinely care. Like, I feel like things I do come straight from my heart. Like, I wouldn't do it if I didn't care.
Right.
So I was just thinking, brainstorming, like, man, what could I do? And I was like, you know what? Let me give away $100 let me give away $500. You know what I mean? Let me just do that. And
Right.
then I started talking around to people, asking people, and then I was finding a couple people that I got one person that gave me $250, that donated $250, and then I got another person to donate $100, and then I got another person to donate what was it, another $150. So, and I put in 500. So with that was just a blessing, man. I was just so happy to be able to give people like an opportunity. I wanted it to be fair. I didn't really, there's no way, I didn't want to pick names. So we just had them do I did a random number drawing on Google, and we did it on Facebook Live. So I was just trying to give back, man. That was my thing, was like, I want to help some people out because I am so blessed. So why not pay it forward and do for the next man? And I don't, like, nowadays I feel like everybody's out for themselves, especially with the quarantine and how everybody was stocking up on toilet paper, going crazy for stuff that were basic things before. I just feel like there's not enough people like helping the next man out, and I just feel like I could give back, man. I could help. And so that was, I just woke up one day, and had that idea, and next thing you know, we were doing it. And it was a big thing, and I was very happy to do it. The messages I got from people were amazing. Somebody messaged me saying now they got money to get their kids something like that. Just, that hit right there. Yeah. So it's just to hear that and to know that I was doing good things for somebody, like, it makes you feel good, man. And I believe in karma, that's cool, but I didn't do that I don't want no clout, I didn't want nothing. I wanted to help people. That's it.
That was the most captivated I've been.
So
Beautiful. Where did that philanthropy really come from, though? Like, were you always like such this giving spirit, or was it really a process that you really come to be?
I think it's a process, man. I really think it's a process, because I had one of my old bosses, man, message me, and they were like, wow, I'm really amazed at the person like you've become, because I used to be a server, and then they said when you were serving here, you were like more like stingy with your money, like you're just like all for yourself. And I was about 21, 22, so like I was more into myself. I didn't really care about anything else. Right. It was all me, I got this, I do this, I'm the best. And then I don't know, I had to be humbled. I had to go through some things. I had to go through life. I had to fall down. I had to fall down a couple times, just to humble myself, man. Because when I replaced myself, like when I replaced, like, I just put God in the equation instead of myself, man. And I don't know, I'll preach about that all day, but with just how I became a better person, man. It's all growth. Like that's what it was. Like that was a prime example of how far I've came, because I used to be stingy. I used to be about myself. I used to not care about nothing. And now it's like I feel like I found my purpose finally. It's like I woke up one day and, you know, everything makes a little bit more sense, you know. So
That's beautiful. I mean, you can hear it like just by the way you speak, how genuine it truly is. And a lot of people take longer than sooner in order to get to that phase in life. And it's such an amazing thing when you do finally get there, honestly. So, I mean, your testimony speaks live to, I guarantee, a whole bunch of people, and people are really watching that off of like how you move and everything. So kudos to you. What was the moment where you decided to be your own boss? At what moment in life did you decide, okay, it's now?
after working like my first 250 hour like week, after my first 250-hour paycheck, like that, I mean, it was nice, it was good money, but I'm thinking like, well, I'm building somebody else's dream right now. Like I'm just on the clock. I'm not doing anything else. Like I can be doing something else. So then I started to learn about crypto. Then I started to learn about the stocks. Then I started to learn about, I got more into the shoes. Like, so this is probably like October, September. I got more into shoes because I now have the money to the means to support whatever I want to do. So I'm looking into ways on how I can make my money work for me, because now I'm actually making money. And so when I wanted to be my own boss was when I seen how I was just watching a bunch of like self-help videos, just a bunch of self-improvement, and everybody's talking about how to be better with your money and how to make your money work for you and how to invest into things and see a return on it.
Yeah.
So your money in the bank, because if your money's sitting in the bank, it's pretty much like you got $0. Honestly, you'll end up losing money because of inflation. So it's just, I don't know, man. It's just like one day I really woke up and you know, and it made sense to me that I should be my own boss and take this serious. Like, because I can one day relax. I can one day, if I work super hard for the next 10 to 15 years, I can relax one day and have my money coming in for me. I have real estate going on. I have my shoe game going on. Hopefully I have a couple stores going on. So it's like I got big plans. I want to have a cleaning business. I want to have a barbershop. There's so much to do, and it's just like not enough time. So, you know, it's fun, man. I love being an entrepreneur. I love, because I know what I need to do to make it happen, because I do have a job, but this isn't the only thing I do. On the clock, I'm doing my own thing. I'm going to FedEx. I'm going to the post office. I'm shipping. I'm going to Walmart. I'm picking up materials to package. I'm going to shoe stores. I'm meeting people on Facebook and selling to them while I'm also getting paid on the clock for my other job. So I feel like it just takes that hustle, man. You gotta put your head down and grind hard enough to where you'll be able to set yourself up.
Been grinding all my life, sacrifice, hustle, pay the price.
You know, you gotta set yourself up for success ultimately.
And you gotta really want it too.
You know, definitely. That's what it comes down to.
The whole thing. Do you have any advice for people who are trying to make a hustle for their own?
Yeah, definitely. Find something you're passionate and do it. If it's something you would do for free, figure out a way you can make money off of it. I guarantee you can. There's so many ways to make money, so many ways. And if you ever like have any doubts, listen to Gary Vee, because there's no excuse at all, man. Like when people try to bring him excuses, he always finds a way around it. There's a way around everything. You can take your passion and what you're good at, whatever you're good at, and it's your passion, you're set. You're set, because then you can do that, be good at it, and you like it, and you can make money. Man, that's the goal. And that's like, that to me is happiness, is finding something that I'm good at and I can make money doing it. So then you can do it all the time and it's not work to you and you making money. So that is the main thing, is like, and if you can't find what you're good at, find something that works, is halfway decent to you. Do that, keep doing that till you can relax and do what you want to do. You know, I think everybody can be their own boss. You just have to have that hustle, and you gotta be able to want it. You gotta be able to go out there and get it, and know and be smart enough with your money, make smart enough decisions to further yourself and always better yourself, and realize that you shouldn't, I don't know, I'm one of those people who's never satisfied. I feel like I can always get more, I can always do better. Like I'm my biggest critic. I'm the hardest person on myself. I take things way too hard sometimes, but that's who I am. I'm all in. I'm either not in it or I'm all in. So I can't, there's no in between to me. So that's just how I've always been. So I'm gonna go full go all the time. So.
I can definitely relate to that 100%, and I'm sure a whole bunch of people can. So you live in Columbus, Ohio, correct? So
Yep.
do you plan on moving any of your business ventures like out of Columbus, like into a different state? Do you plan on relocating?
Oh man, I would really love to relocate for real. I would love to, maybe go to the West Coast. Maybe
West Coast, real town business. Puma check.
maybe it'd either be West Coast, like California, or Florida. If I had to relocate, because I know California is really popping with the shoes and clothes. Everything out there is just different. Like life is crazy there. So I've been out there a couple times, but yeah, man, I would definitely love to go to California. California would be dope. If I had to pick one spot, though, yeah, California, for sure.
For sure has a whole bunch of sneakerheads. So does New York. I don't know if you've ever been in New York, but
yeah, too. They definitely do. I got family out there. I can't believe I was sleeping on New York, but it gets cold out there.
I was just about to say, I kind of feel disrespected. You kind of sleeping on New York a little bit.
You from New York?
I was born in Brooklyn, yeah.
I got 100 guns, 100 clips. Nigga, I'm from New York, New York.
Hey, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I love New York for real. It's just cold, man. It's cold.
Y'all already know this answer.
What's
Grippos.
the
They don't know what grippos are anywhere else in the world, and they don't know what a Buckeye is unless they are like a football fan. They're like,
yeah, like Ohio State. Yeah, that's it. I believe you don't miss the city one bit, man.
no, I don't. I'm
I
so
leave, like, I don't care. I don't know, maybe because I was born here, but whenever I leave, like, I don't really care. But then, like, after a little bit, I'd be like, damn, I low-key miss home for real. But it's just because my family's there. You know what I mean? My family and stuff. So
right.
that's
The
what
promo was only for a year, and after a year, when I went to college, it was like Ohio.
it was just here. You went.
Ohio.
Oh man,
Yeah,
that's
so-
crazy.
I mean, now I live in Florida, so Orlando's a different ballpark completely. You know what I mean?
For sure. Live out in Florida.
I live in Orlando, so Disney and Universal, we have that. But I'm trying to go to Miami because that's where everything really is. That's where
That's where you need to go.
I know. I was there for 3 months, and I absolutely I love it. It's so multicultural. Like in Ohio, that's the one thing like that they really didn't have. Being that like I'm Puerto Rican and Dominican, so like I was the only one in Canal.
Yeah, and at Canal too. Definitely not in Canal. No.
Oh no, I was the only one in my graduating class who had any sazon at all in her. So
Graduate, bro.
Graduated 2014. So
What?
yeah,
You go there all 4 years?
Yeah, I was there all 4 years, and it just I remember of you, but I don't. Yeah, we never interacted. I remember of you, but I don't
we
never had a conversation. No, we might have mutual people, but
well, I'm glad we didn't talk because I was a dickhead back in high school. For real. I was an asshole, man. I was such an asshole for real. I'm glad we didn't talk for real.
I mean, people do things and everybody changes, and I think growth is beautiful. So, and you can definitely, like I said, in the way that you talk, you can hear the growth in your voice. So,
Definitely.
What do you think of Forbes declaring Kylie Jenner self-made for a second year in a row? Because there's that debate and that discussion where she's not really self-made because she got a loan, and not everyone can just be like, hey mommy, can I borrow $1 million? or hey dad, can you know cut me like, I don't know, like 200K even. So what do you think of that process as someone who is becoming self-made themselves?
Um, I'm kind of in between on it for real because on one hand, like yeah, she didn't get she's not, she had a gold spoon in her mouth from the time she was born. She was rich from the time she was born. So, I mean, when you got that backing, you can do a lot of different things and you can try different things and something's gonna pop eventually, whether it be your name or who you are. But my thing is, she had to put in a little bit of work to brand herself. She did have to brand herself. So, I mean, necessarily not self-made, but she is, I mean, a billionaire, like, or what, a billionaire, millionaire,
Billion.
billionaire?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that
he
helps.
is a billionaire. So, I mean, you can't argue facts, but at the same time, her being self-made, really, I mean, that's a very broad definition right there for it because I don't see how she was on her own. You know what I mean? Like, if you was on your own getting it from the gutter, you didn't have nothing I could see. But I mean, if you make something out of nothing, then I guess you could be self-made. But
Right.
she had, I don't know how you feel about it.
I mean, honestly, I feel like there's a beauty in failing. And for her, she didn't really have that struggle and luxury of failing because, say, her business flopped, she could ask one of her other siblings for another venture, or like, hey Kim, can I hop on your bandwagon with like fashion, or get into like modeling like her sister did. And to really say, like, I'm not knocking like her hustle at all, because what she did is, it's phenomenal, it's amazing, and I feel like more people who, you know, are in our age bracket should take note. But I just wish they would change the title of self-made, because she's not self-made at
No,
all. What's it called? Bruce is an Olympian, and
no.
Chris
So,
Jenner, Chris Jenner, freaking
yeah,
mastermind behind the whole Car
all
Jenner plan. So
all of it. That's yeah. You can't really claim self-made if anytime you fail, you can get another handout. That's just a handout, you know. So it's like, man, you like you said though, there is beauty in the struggle. The struggle builds character. I swear, if you don't fail, how you go like you? I feel like if I didn't fail, I couldn't appreciate anything I have now. I'd take it all for granted. I'd be like, this is what's supposed to happen. You know what I mean? Because when good things not like continually happen to you, you start to get used to it. So it's like if you have them struggles, you can always go back and think like, man, I used to be not shit. I used to not have anything. I used to, so it's amazing feeling to make it, like not to make it, but to improve and grow as a person. Growth is amazing, man. It's I'm so happy like it's possible. Like I thought I was gonna be stuck as the person I was forever, but then I realized like I'm the problem. I gotta fix myself. I gotta get in touch with who I am. And then once that happened, I'm into relationships I didn't think I could, and everything improved, man. So if you just keep going, that's the biggest thing, is just keep going. Don't ever give up. Don't ever. No. If you think like you feel like you got nothing to live for, you do. You do. I promise you.
right.
It should never ever come to that, man. I love everybody. I just want everybody to succeed, eat. I want everybody to be their own boss. I want everybody to be successful. So
100%. I feel like it's usually after that really hard place that if you just strive on and continue on a little bit longer, there's an amazing blessing on the other side. There's this meme that I always go back to and think of. It's like on top, there's this dude and he's giving up and he's literally centimeters away from the diamonds. And like
mhm.
he decides to turn back when there's somebody who's like not as far ahead of him, but he's going at it. So if you sleep and like give up, then somebody else is just gonna take the opportunity that could have been yours if you just would have pushed out a little bit longer, you know? So
Up, man. It's right there. I promise. You're not gonna go through nothing you cannot handle. You will get through it. There's everything. Like you can like I said, man, you can change your life in 1 year. Like you can literally do it. You just have to put in that work. You just gotta not give up and continually keep doing something, keep doing something. It's gonna stick. I promise it's gonna stick. If you're good at it and you love it, it's gonna stick. You're gonna be all right, man. Everybody gonna be all right. We're gonna get through it.
There's 365 days, so you got to do something with one. It takes one.
Yep, exactly. You're right about that.
So I usually like to finish out my interviews with a speed round. So this is a segment I like to call Talk Your Shit. It's basically a this or that game, okay? So you're going to pick which one you rather do, okay? Pretty story. So Jennifer Lopez or Kim Kardashian?
Ooh, Kim K. Sure.
Kim K, and why?
Oh, Kim K, because, man, I don't know, she's sitting right. Everything just.
And J-Lo's not. She's 50 and looks that way.
Man, she's 50. She's a little older. So.
Oh, you don't like the Cougars. All right.
Earth like this, rocking this business.
All right.
Ooh, but J-Lo, she got to retire, man.
Bruh, you tripping. What are you sipping? From a living color to movie scripts to...
I'm sorry.
What? Okay, no, now you're going too far. We gonna go to the next one. You're going too far. Jordans versus Vans.
Jordans all day.
Worse.
Yeah.
Ho versus Kendrick.
I go Kendrick.
Kendrick, really? All right. Basketball versus football. Basketball. All right. Single forever with unlimited sex versus married with kids and no sex ever.
Single forever.
I'm single again. Told her we'll be better off friends.
Oh my gosh. All right. And if you're stranded on a deserted island, what 3 things would you have?
If I was stranded on a deserted island, I would have a girl with me. Sure. We gotta repopulate. You feel me? It's a deserted island. We're gonna dynasty. It's gonna be our island. And then I'm gonna have an airplane so we can fly around the island and go get supplies and stuff. And then I'm gonna have, I don't know, what else would I have? I'd probably have a cell phone.
A cell phone. Okay, so what happens when your cell phone dies? What happens when you run out of fuel?
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right about that. How about I have a cell phone that never dies?
The cell phone. Okay, so unlimited battery life for your cell phone. And then what? What about the fuel? You gonna have a plane? Do you know how to fly a plane?
Man, I'm gonna learn how to fly it. I could get some, but then I could get some fuel for real. Dang, something gotta go for real.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tough. That is a tough. Well, okay. So final answer: woman, plane with unlimited fuel.
Oh my gosh.
Wood, so we can build stuff. So
okay,
yeah.
Wood, so you could. So this island.
I got everything except food. I don't got no food. I was gonna say I got everything a human needs, which is what?
See, the island has resources though. You can hunt. The island has.
Oh, okay. Didn't know that.
You can.
You're making it sound like I'm just on an island and it's just bare. There's nothing there.
Think about it. Okay, say you get deserted on a regular island. What does the island usually have? They have coconuts. They have animals.
Yeah.
Water. So.
I didn't know it was a regular island. If you would just said like a regular forest and stuff like that.
What do you thought it was? You thought it was like an invisible island?
Like an island with just like sand. That's it. Just a sand island. That's what I think of deserted island. You feel me? But if it got like stuff on there, man, it would definitely be a woman, a plane with unlimited fuel, and then I don't know what would be my third thing, man.
You could just the island. You don't even have to live there if you have a plane. You could go back home.
Yeah, but it's my island, so I'm gonna want to kick it there. Of course, if you got an island and I want to bring motherfuckers back, you can't not have an island and flex. Like you're gonna be like, y'all trying to come to my island. You feel
you're
me?
Thinking of like an island of your own. You're not thinking that you're deserted on it.
Well, see, yeah. I don't know, man. I want an island, period. So
okay. So in the future, Jordan's gonna have
yeah.
of his
And
own.
I'd probably put a McDonald's on there for real, because I love McDonald's. So yeah.
With no employees, huh?
I can make it myself. I worked there for like 4 years. I'll be good.
You
And
and the
stock.
girl, y'all can make some burgers together.
Yeah, I can fly back. You know what I'm saying? It'd be
Of
cool.
all places, like that's the one place, not Chick-fil-A, but a McDonald's.
Damn, Chick-fil-A is good for real.
Chick-fil-A.
I am getting to McDonald's. I've been eating it too much for real. You right. If I had it, well, it might be like Cheesecake Factory for real, because then I can switch it up. So
Ooh.
yeah.
Ooh, that's a move. See,
Yeah.
that's a great decision. I'm with
Yep.
you on that one.
You feel me?
Yeah, I'm agreeing. So, where can the people follow you at? Put your socials, insert them. Where can they follow you?
All right. So yeah, everybody can follow me at Ferghaskicks. It has 2 S's with the at the end. That's on Instagram. And then it's my Twitter handle too. It's the same Twitter handle. They can follow me on that. And then you can add me on Facebook too. I'm on Facebook, just Jordan Ferguson. If you want to add me. I post a lot on there too. I need to get back on my my Instagram page a little bit. But things socials.
All right, I'll make sure to insert that down below. Everyone, make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate this.
Thank you for having me.
Nothing but success. I can definitely tell. Y'all already know Evilise88, EVALISSE88. And until next time, this was another episode of Let's Get It. Peace.